18th century London mansion owned by Heiress. Okay. Inside a $170 million 18th century London mansion. Shit better be cool. Thanks to resub Death by Sexy.
Hi AD, welcome to Sloan House.
This 18th century
Hey,
home
thanks
has
for having
8
me.
bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and spans over 20,000 square feet. The Georgian-style home offers a classic
Wow.
contemporary style behind a traditional facade.
This is the first time we've let cameras into the house.
Which is currently listed off market and valued at £170 million. Come on in.
Thanks to Prime Whisperer.
So here we are in the foyer where we greet our guests, and the first thing you see when you come into the house is this fabulous gold bar.
We custom built this gold bar. Obviously it's to entertain and to have lots of parties that we do not have. I love this chandelier. It's a custom chandelier with 150,000 pieces of crystals, going from
Very
bronze
cool.
finishes to gold, which is obviously my favorite color. This panther couch is obviously one of my favorite
This is
pieces
kinda
of the
stupid.
house, and the
Kinda
panther
fucking
is
dumb.
my favorite animal, which shows inspiration throughout the whole house.
Looks like a Nintendo 64 Smash Bros. When you fight like the Metal Warriors, Metal Mario and all them. Or is that Melee?
Welcome to
I
our
think it's
formal
Melee.
dining room, a room that we actually use a lot. We used a lot through lockdown, and we had fancy dinners in here as a family. It's darker tones in this room, but it's softened by the natural light and the views of the garden. Obviously, the first time you walk in this room, the chandelier is the main showstoppers, and there's lots of elements of Petra in this room, coming from the sparkles in the rug, which then elements of the
What
table.
a remarkable
One of my
waste
favourite
of
parts
money.
Of this room as a design feature is actually how well we've hidden the radiators, which is with this custom cabinetry.
They just added like diamonds and crystals to everything. That's why it's so expensive. That's like the stupidest fucking thing you could do.
So this is our main family kitchen where we eat most of our meals at, and the kids love mealtime because they're obviously staring at this amazing fish tank.
Which is actually one of the rarest in the world. It's one of the largest in a private residence. It's 5 meters long. There's 64 types of fish. But when designing this kitchen, you wanted separate islands.
There's a Prime Hazel.
Yeah, there's one island with a teppanyaki grill the chef is able to cook at, and then the other island is where I occasionally cook at. The feel of the kitchen, there's a slightly kind of an industrial vibe, obviously, with the paneling on the doors.
It has double dishwashers, double sinks, double fridges, freezers, wine coolers, and the appliances throughout are Gaggenau.
There's amazing natural light coming in
Fuck
through
is
the garden
Gaggenau?
into the kitchen.
Get some cool brands. Like KitchenAid. They have like that cool
Sloan
sausage
House
maker.
actually compromises of 2 homes, Sloan House and Sloan Lodge. We're now in the lodge side of the home, which has its own entrance, which we would bring guests
Gagging
to for
on
events.
these nuts.
This is one of my favourite rooms of the whole house. So the
Nice.
first thing that hits you when you enter this room is this
Thanks, Tigard.
magnificent crystal chandelier, which is 150,000 Swarovski crystals. Behind us, you will see we have a fabulous bar, which is all custom built. And obviously, the panther, which features throughout the house, is seen in here as well. There's custom cabinetry throughout the whole room, which gives a very 1920s Gatsby feel to this whole sort of vibe.
There's a Prime Acrosity.
Welcome to our wellness level.
The area sets the tone where you step over the water feature on these stepping stones.
Come and have a look around. So when I bought this house,
Wow.
there was no lower level. We excavated the basement and we dug down 15 meters deep to make this hotel amenity type spa into a residential house.
I think what's good to know as well, due to permitting laws
That's pretty
now in
cool.
London,
That's
you cannot recreate this. So down here
pretty
we have
fucking
a
cool.
17 meter by 9 meter swimming pool, spa, 10-man jacuzzi, steam and sauna, floating day beds.
And the bar for parties. So over here we have a gym for the adults and then a really cool area for the children to play at.
Holy shit.
So we're here now in our gym that has amazing natural light, even though we're actually in the basement, so it doesn't feel dark and gloomy.
I think that one of the great things about this gym is while we work out, we've actually got a squash court behind us, which we turned into a kids' play area. So the kids are entertained while we're working out.
That's why we turned it into like a soft play, which is obviously very child-friendly.
To give this perspective
No,
in
there's
size,
gonna be chaos
I'm
in there.
6'4", and this is about the size of a 2-story house.
Also on this level, we have a cinema to show about 12 people.
There's a whole candy bar entrance.
And the seats actually change and vibrate with the sound of the cinema that's being played.
Thanks for your sub, Cameron, and Niners Rule.
So this is my beauty salon, the area where I get my glam done. Leading down to the
Maybe sub
salon
Isaac.
area, there's a feature of gold chains, which basically give a glimmer.
This is probably like the
reflection
most
of light throughout
opulent
the way.
mansion we've seen.
There's the pedicure station.
This is
that you
crazy.
can get your
Everything
hands
is
and
gold.
feet
It's like
done,
Goldmember
and then
from
the
Austin
washing
Powers.
up basin, obviously to get your hair done professionally, and then the
She
glam
has no
area where you get
shame
your
in
makeup
being
done. There's
an
definitely a
absolutely
lighter palette,
spoiled,
obviously to give a more feminine touch to the room. In the walls, there's a
unnaturally
resin with
wealthy
iridescent
person.
effect of sparkles, and then on the doors we have nude coloured.
She really
lacquer,
seems like
which
someone that would be
features
betting in a
throughout
Squid
the
Game.
lower ground levels of the house. So in a house this size, being on 6 floors, we had to renovate it and add a lift in. So I'll meet you at the top.
Oh my god. Did you see the fucking stairs? Even the stairs have diamonds in them. This house is valued at $170 million and half of it is in diamonds and crystals that are literally used to step on. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Thanks to tier 1. Brent Sturking in the Bits Hooters. Yeah, sure. I mean, just reach out to him on Fiverr, man. How do they get rich? She's just an heiress, right? Let me see. What's her name? The London home of Formula One heiress Petra Eccleston. She is the daughter of English Formula One billionaire Bernie Eccleston. This guy looks like money. How is Formula One so profitable? Thanks to the Prime Dishonor. It makes no sense to me, yeah. So she just has it all from being his daughter. F1 is a billionaire club? I guess, yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Formula One. Crazy, though. Sometimes you just get born lucky. Get fucked, nerds. Should have gone to a wealthier family. Dummies. Easy tier 1 Perkin Beans and the Prime Nerdy
So we're
one.
here at the top of the house now.
Good
and one of the most
spawn.
magical features of the house is the beautiful chandelier from the top of the house that goes through all the floors down to the bottom.
These are
It's
sad
like
plaid.
shattered pieces of diamonds or glass, which obviously there's natural light from the window behind that is then reflected onto the chandelier, and it basically just gives off rainbows
Panda.
throughout the house. The chandelier is the centerpiece of the whole house, and it's the design ethos that ties it all together to make it become one.
One thing that I will... Whoops. Misclick. Oh my god.
So we're
Hold on.
here at my daughter's room, and
One thing I will say about her in particular, though, she's shameless. Like, a lot of these wealthy people, you'll hear them being kind of modest. I have to reopen everything. I accidentally closed all my shit. You'll hear them being modest and like, oh, I actually don't live that lavish. But she's like, yes, these diamonds are encrusted in the toilet seat just because I like how they feel on my ass.
And clearly she and I are a huge fan of the colour pink. It was before a very traditional room, which we transformed it to become more modern, and it just came to life. And then these chandelier ice cream lights.
Every
that
single
she
room has a
actually drew.
chandelier.
We got them kind of came to life.
Genuinely every single room.
We
There hasn't been a
redesigned
room
each
without one
room
yet.
to have the bedroom,
Even the
the
closets.
dressing room, and then the bathroom.
What were these, aborted fetuses that she's keeping in jars or something? What the fuck was this? What is that? Is that art? Why is there art here in the fucking kids' room? This is creepy.
Room and then the bathroom. So the closet panels are nude lacquer, which is kind of feminine but also neutral, with leather paneling throughout.
Oh, they're
we
little flowers.
measured all the hanging space and the shoes, obviously for children's clothing, which can be adjusted when they get to a larger size. But for right now, it fits for kind of a younger size up to teenage. The bathroom is pink onyx from ceiling to the floor. Obviously, pink is the theme of the room, so we translated it into the bathroom. So this is my boys' room, and the theme behind it was kind of the inside of a rocket spaceship.
Infinity Gauntlets?
They're a huge fan of cars, as I am, so we did these light fixtures, which are actually gold Lamborghinis. And then the starlight on the ceiling, they're actually scared of sleeping in the dark, so the light features
are
leave
diamonds
on at nighttime, so they're not as scared, and it kind of twinkles at nighttime.
I actually bet these are literal diamonds just reflecting light up there, and it is genuine gold Lamborghini fixtures.
One of the main reasons I fell in love with the home is the natural light that comes in throughout the house, from the east and the west side, throughout the whole day, which is actually really rare to find in London. So this is our primary bedroom. This was the last bedroom that we redesigned, and I worked with a close friend called Gavin Broden. It's definitely got a lighter tone to it than the rest of the house.
This room looks like
it's got
Warframe when you try and make like a
white
golden
onyx fireplace.
eyesore.
Bed is 8 feet by 9 feet. So something you could
Everything
do
is
more in
gold
LA
trimmed.
than you can in London. But we managed to do it here.
There's 2 separate dressing rooms, one for Sam and then a larger one for myself, because let's face it, I need more space. I think the nice thing is that you don't have to leave the master suite to be able to go to the both dressing rooms and the bathroom. It's all on one floor.
As you can see, mine is very impressive with hidden pocket doors for mirrors, lovely lighting, very soft lighting, and windows either side for natural light.
So this is my closet, which is every girl's dream, and it actually is the whole width of the house. It has the most beautiful feminine chandelier in it.
The whole
and then
width
we're
of the
so lucky
house?
to have the natural light from the garden coming into the dressing room. For me, this
Holy
dressing room
shit.
feels tucked away and definitely is a quieter place throughout the house, and it just has a very calm, peaceful
And like I said,
vibe to
every
it.
fucking room has a chandelier. It's crazy. She's a James Bond villain.
The garden
She is
so
someone you would
quiet,
hunt
so
down in the
peaceful,
Hitman
you don't actually
franchise.
feel like you're in central London.
It's a proper English garden.
This is like where the
We spend a lot of
Kingsmen
time in
are
it.
housed.
We learn how to play football with the children out there. We entertain for parties there. The value is priceless. You can hear the birds chirping. The mature foliage all around us really gives it a sense of privacy. This Georgian mansion has got the biggest garden in Kensington and Chelsea.
The columns and the arches were built with the original house, so it gives it a real historic feel to it. I personally love historic homes, and obviously I love to collect them, and this garden just made it
I love to
feel
collect
truly
historic
special
homes.
and just such a historical, magical place.
Just imagine being that wealthy. Ah, Abraham Lincoln was born in this log cabin? I'll buy it. Interesting.
Thank you for
I don't like
joining
it.
us
I'll tear
today
it
on
down.
this tour of our 8-bedroom, 12-bathroom, 4 half bathrooms, and over 20,000 square feet.
Yeah, this isn't her only house. So when I looked her up, she also owns, I think it was a $140 million mansion in California. Hold on, let me bring it back up again. I want to see all of her houses. I bet they are all disgustingly gold. Yeah. She owned a 57,000 square foot mansion called The Manor in Los Angeles. She put it on the market in 2014 for 150 mil. Jesus Christ. I just can't even imagine that level of wealth. Where you can collect historic homes and make your entire house gold with diamonds crusting the floor. That's on another level. That's some wacky shit. Thanks for the 5 gift subs. Be Cole again, man. Thank you. Thanks for your sub like Aeon. Of this house, though, all of it's kind of ass except for this. This entire, like, bomb shelter they have here is kind of fucking cool. With the gym and, like, this huge pool and hangout area, it's actually pretty... This is pretty goddamn nice. Everything else, though, I did not really like. I think this is absolutely the most, like, evil rich person house we've ever seen. It is all gold with chandeliers everywhere. Even their kitchen utensils are gold. Real gold. God, look at this shit over here. I don't even know what the fuck this is. It's like a Horcrux. You have to find all of these little relics throughout the house in order to finally take her down. What a crazy place to live. Sorry, I just needed to take like one little speed run through it. Thanks to tier 1 Brink. No diamond cutlery? No, it's because it would have clashed with the white, so they went gold. I already know why it's not diamond. They made it very clear.